Welcome to InFROmation, part of the Froducation series, where learning is natural. Sponsored by Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon. I'm your host, Ayaba Griffin. And today I'm going to be discussing the decision to go back to your natural hair. It is more than just a hairstyle change, it is a lifestyle change. I often tell people before I went natural here, I went natural here. It is very much a mental decision. It is very much a mental change. Your outlook, your perspective, how you view your hair and just yourself in general really must change mentally. And I know that a lot of people just view it as a trend. It's just I'm changing my hairstyle, but it's so much more than that. For 33 years of my life, I wore some type of chemical in my hair. I either had a relaxer in my hair, or I had a soft curl permanent, also known as a jerry curl, or I had hair color in my hair. And that's over half of my life that I applied some type of chemical in my hair. And with each of those chemicals, there was a lifestyle change. There were certain things that I could do and that I could not do with each chemical that I applied to my hair. So I had to learn the do's and the don'ts and just the different products that I could use and different things and activities that I could participate in and how the weather affected my hair. All of those things are lifestyle changes. When I decided to go back to my natural hair, this was an even bigger decision because it didn't just affect me and my time. It affects everybody that was around me. And that's what you have to understand too. If you're about to make that decision, that you're not just making that decision in a vacuum or by yourself. It's going to affect your spouse or your boyfriends or significant others. It's going to affect your children, your other extended family members, your co-workers, your neighbors. Anybody that is closely associated with you is going to have something to say, an opinion about how your hair looks to them. So you have to understand that this is not just, a simple hairstyle change. It is a lifestyle change. It's going to affect what you can do with your hair and what you're not able to do with your hair, what you can do in certain weather conditions, and just how people view you in general and how you view yourself. I know for me personally, I felt liberated. I had so much more time to do other things because I didn't have to spend so much time on my hair. I didn't realize how much mental space and time I was using thinking about keeping my hair looking in a particular way. And that was something that was freeing to me mentally. It freed me up mentally. It freed me up as far as my time. It freed me up as far as what type of products I had to buy and just so many different things that I was able to branch out and do because now I didn't have to spend so much time thinking about my hair and investing time into doing my hair. And so for me, it was liberating. I can exercise and not worry about whether my hair was, sweating out and all of those types of things. And so it gave me the freedom to go and exercise freely and not to have that in the back of my mind. All of those things are lifestyle changes. A lot of women will not exercise because of the fact that they don't want their hair to sweat out. And so that affects your health when you don't exercise. So these are all things that you must think about when you make that decision to transition back to your natural hair. And understand that there are going to be varying opinions and responses and reactions to your decision to wear your hair in its natural state. It's just the way it is. And you got to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for those different reactions and responses. I know for me, I've had a lot of positive response to my natural hair. There's been a few people here and there that knew me when my hair was straight, and so they didn't know quite how to take it or to deal with it, but I was prepared for that. I prepared myself mentally and emotionally for that. And you have to understand that those things are going to happen. And understand that some of you, may not be able to emotionally jump right into wearing your hair in an afro in its natural state. You may do other things like get your hair braided, or you may get your hair straightened out and wear it in a set. You may do other optional styles to transition you into it. I know when I first got my hair to the point where it was in its natural state, I still did a lot of blow drying to my hair. And I admit that I wasn't ready here to wear my hair as you see it right now in its natural state. It is very much a process and a progression that you go through. And it's okay. Okay, it's okay. But I just wanted to share that with you, that it's okay to allow yourself to go through the process. Some people actually mourn the fact that their hair is no longer straight, and they're not really excited about the fact that they're wearing their hair in its natural state. They thought they wanted to do it. They thought that they were ready. They thought that they were prepared. Some people go and get all of their hair cut off and they regret it. That's the other side of things. So it's a balance to these things. Everybody doesn't like their hair in its natural state right away. Some people do. I did. But I was ready for it here. I was natural here before I was natural here. And so remember, it's more than just a hairstyle change. It is a lifestyle change. So I just want to thank you for joining me for InFROmation, part of the Froducation series where learning is natural, sponsored by Sharpen Your Skills, Continuing Education and Salon. I'll see you next time.